What's up, guys? Brian back to talk about some Walking Dead news about that The Walking Dead may have filmed multiple deaths to keep Negan's victim a secret. Do you think that's true? Let's talk about it. Basically, the article from comicbook.com, we'll put the link in the description, talks about that they might have filmed 11 cast member deaths in there too, which I don't believe for a second they're going to have 11 different shoots of who it is with prosthetic dummies and this and that and art. I don't think they're going to do that at all. But they're going to do measures to keep us off the scent and throw us off. That's for damn sure. They want to keep this a secret for sure. Comicbook.com, there's the link there. We'll put it in the description as well if you want to read more about it. But according to their sources, 11 cast members have filmed death scenes just to throw people off the scent. When the show is done filming, the decision will be made in the editing room to who gets actually killed by Lucille. I don't think that's true. They're not going to have Rick have a death scene, so whatever, or Carl or whatever. But they say in there, with the advent of drones, it became such a cat and mouse that far as sneaking a peek at the actors walking to set, we just want to keep our actors safe and with people who might be looking safe, like when they're in the streets. So they can't hide them from going around town and going to the shops, like we'll see in a minute. But basically, at the end they write, the decision will be made in the editing room to as who actually gets killed by Lucille. How the hell are they going to do that as the person gets killed in the first episode? So they can't go to the editing room later. Like, they shoot all this stuff. Like, we saw Carl on set, we saw Rick on set, we see Daryl on set, we see people on set. So how are you going to have that where you have the person, oh, we'll decide in a second. You couldn't use any of that footage because the person's dead. So that's crap. But they are going to go lengths to keep people a secret. They're going to put them in these black Mercedes vans, put them in hoods, move them around, keep their identity secret, do all that. But people go to the shops in Sonoya. People go around town. So people have been seen all over the place. But Sasha, Sinequa Martin Green, previously stated that actors are moved around different locations, and sometimes they wear hoods just to keep them things from being revealed. She added, sometimes you can tell a specific story point based on what someone's wearing or what their makeup looks like. So in that case, we do want to cover them in order to protect the story. I can see that. Negan also wrote, Jeffrey Dean Morgan also wrote, the actor said, you'll see who it was at the end of the bet and what happened from there. So you'll see it right away is what I get out of it too. But like I said, people are around town. You can't do that. There is Eugene and Abraham. Someone took this shot, I think hours ago, even yesterday. You have Tara and Maggie on Instagram. They're around town. They're together. You have Daryl shooting this in a prison jumpsuit. This is probably episode 4 or 5 in the storyline of it. So you couldn't do that. There's Daryl and Rick together just talking in the shade. So you have people out and about. You can't shoot a cast member like that and then, oh, we'll make the decision there. There's Rick carrying Lucille. So it's after the fact. There's no flashback there. He wouldn't have the bat. Father Gabriel probably belonged there. There's Carl. We see these people around here. So for them to shoot 11 things, that doesn't make sense. They might shoot a couple. I could see them shooting a Glenn and an Abraham or something. You got Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Norman Reedus right there bullshitting. You got a Glenn prosthetic. They're going to have to make the prosthetics because the head's going to explode. It's going to be gory. It's going to be crazy. The bat's going to come down there too. But when Negan actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan said, you'll see who was at the end of the bat and what happened from there. So I'm pretty sure that means that they're going to start right at the beginning of the episode, have that pick up right where it left off. We're going to go from there, who it's going to be, move on, probably just like the comic. I hypothesize that it's going to be just like the comic. More and more stuff is what they're filming is from the comic, which is great. It's a great storyline. March to War and All Out War is great in the comics. To replicate on the show, it's going to be great. How are you going to have this? Might be old, it might be new, I don't know. But basically, you're going to have prosthetic molds of these people. You're going to have 11 different molds. Maybe they already have them. Maybe that's in the budget. I don't know, but it just seems like a lot of extra money to do 11 shots when you're going to use one of them. How are they going to have the head like that? It's going to get bashed in pretty good. So whoever they're going to do, they might do 2 or 3. I could see that. But for them to do all 11 people, to throw people off the scent, I don't believe for a second they're going to kill Rick or Carl or Aaron or Sasha or something like that. So that makes no sense. I'm going to see probably a scene like this is probably going to be right in the episode. So I don't know about that, but what makes more sense to me is that we're not seeing a certain someone in the cast around filming, around town. Steven Yeun, Glenn, he's in Korea. He might come back for filming, he might not, but we'll have to wait till October to see definitely. But it makes more sense on Instagram when he's posting things there or he's getting tagged in pictures or whatever that he's in South Korea for filming, for whatever. So I don't know about the article. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's going to be Glenn? Do you think it's there? I think they're going to stick with it there too. I think ultimately it's going to be, they're trying to keep the secret, but it's going to be inevitable to do those things to keep it a secret on there too. I just wish they showed us for what it is. But all we can agree is this is a funny picture. Look at the zombie. Look where he's looking, right at that Rosita booty. Pretty funny. I just love this picture on there too. But that's what I got for you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Post your comments below, guys. Let us know, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And thank you.